Welcome back everybody. Here I'm just teaching you some more things about the PHP and MySQL, but right now I'm just gonna teach you something about the Bootstrap as I say to you. So now we have to do something with this form.php page. Actually, this is not really styly. Localhost/php and this is a form.php page, okay? Now I just want to make another form. Okay, this form is really perfect, and I just teach you how to get the results of the PHP using this simple form and how to get all the things. Okay, all that was working perfectly, but right now I'm just going to teach you some more interesting things in PHP. Actually, in the Bootstrap, obviously, if you just remember that what we just did here, if for example, if the user didn't mention the name, then what will happen? Obviously, this if will work. There are a lot of wills and ifs, and all of them was just checking that what should give the user. For example, if the post name is empty, then this should run. If not, then this should run. Then a lot of coding here, approximately 50 or 60 lines for only that coding, approximately 55 or 56 lines. Okay, so actually this is all the PHP, and we just validated our form in this way. But right now I'm just thinking to teach you a more better and more interesting way to validate your form using some HTML5 and Bootstrap techniques. So for this purpose we have to create the form again, and I will teach you how to validate the form on server side. So in this way we can validate the form on the client side, sorry, not the server side. PHP gets the form and validate that on server side, but we can validate the form on the client side by using some Bootstrap and HTML5 techniques. With some latest techniques, we don't need to type this whole coding. Okay, actually right now approximately 95 or 98% people are not using this technique which I'm just teaching you. Okay, obviously this is important and this is a part of PHP, so you should learn as I teach you, but right now I'm just teaching you that which is more preferred. Okay, so let's just come here. I'm just teaching you some more. I'm just creating another page named new form.php. Okay, this way is the PHP way, and right now I'm just teaching you the latest way. Obviously, PHP is a very great language, but for validation, we should not use the PHP. I'm just teaching you how to validate your form and how to secure your form without using any kind of very tough stuff. So here, first of all, oh, sorry, there isn't any need to open the PHP here. I just forgot that. I'm just using some kind of HTML5 element, so I'm just adding the doc type HTML, which clearing that we are just using the HTML5. Okay, that is really beautiful. HTML5 is really great and really perfect, and obviously Bootstrap makes it more perfect. Head tag, okay, I am just adding the body tag now, and the another body tag in here in the head tag. What I'm just going to do, title tag, okay, perfect. Okay, great. And here I'm just adding the body tag. Sorry, not the body tag here. I just added the body tag already. So right now I am just adding some title, new form. Okay, save that, and I'm just going to open that in browser. Let's just type another page, localhost/php/new form. Yeah, press enter now. This is nothing but just a simple title. Okay, I'm just going to do some more things here, and what I'm just going to do, actually, first of all, I'm just adding a simple heading. Okay, the h1, and here I am just typing what I'm just typing here. I'm just typing submit form. I can type anything, but I'm just typing this for simple example. Okay, this is really cool, but if I just add Bootstrap, why not? I should add the Bootstrap here as well. Go to the index.php and copy all these things. Okay, the script of jQuery, the bootstrap.js file, and the link, actually the bootstrap.css file. All these files are in my project, and I'm just pasting this here. Now when I just refresh that, you can see that everything is new and perfect. Okay, for now I'm just adding a div tag. Yep, I'm just adding the div tag here, the div Okay, and here I'm just setting the container class container. Okay, and what will happen, I'm just cutting this and pasting this here and saving that and just refreshing that the browser. You can see that automatically it is just becoming a fixed layout. I just teach you especially about the container on the index page already. So right now what I'm just going to do some more, let's just add the form tag. In this way I'm just adding the form tag. Okay, and go inside that, or without going inside, just directly add the class first. Let us add the class form horizontal. Okay, this thing clearing that which type of form I'm just going to create. Obviously we don't need to design the CSS, we just got all this thing from the bootstrap. And after that just mention the role. Obviously this is a form, so I'm just typing form. Okay, so by the way, some more things I'm just going to do, and the first one is creating another div inside the form. Okay, now I'm not using the table layout because this is not preferred by the bootstrap. I'm just using the method which is preferred by the bootstrap. The bootstrap prefers the div layout for making a form. So right now add the class, okay, form group. Okay, we have to add this form group class with every element of form. I mean to say every field and its label. So what to do now, just add the label. Okay, if you just know about the simple HTML and CSS, then you must know about the label tag. This is really simple, and the actually form specified element. By the way, here I'm just adding a class with it, but before the class I should add the for attribute. The for attribute is just for linking its input. Okay, here I'm just I just added the form, and form I'm just typing name, and after that I'm just adding a class here. And what I'm just going to do in the class, first of all, the control label. Okay, perfect. Then put in space and type col SM5, or SM2 is more better. Okay, then go down. Not just cut off this, just go down and just create some div tag, or actually a single div tag, and here just add another class of bootstrap. This is a bootstrap element as well. By the way, here I'm just mentioning the col. I'm just mentioning the column. Okay, what is the col SM or col SM2 and 5? What is the difference between them? Actually, this is a simple control label for managing the bootstraps, and this is the column SM. The meaning is that I'm just talking about the grid system. The more you want to know about the grid system, so you have to check out our course on the bootstrap. But by the way, the meaning of col is actually I'm just referring the bootstrap system, sorry, the grid system of bootstrap here, and the SM means small, and we can put LG for large. I'm just typing SM, and there are some sizes like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7, 8, 9, 10. I'm just mentioning here 2 for the class, for the label actually. I just made another div here, and I'm just mentioning the class of col SM5 means a little bit bigger, and in this div I'm just adding the input here. Type, the type should be text, and then just cover it, but before covering add an ID, and this ID I'm just typing name, and obviously the input ID and the labels for should be matching. Okay, for just linking to each other. And then add the class, which is more important thing. Just add the class of form control. Really simple and really easy. Now let's just go to the browser to check the result, refresh that, and now I got, oh, something wrong here. Save that back. The problem is, oh yeah, actually I didn't mention what should be inside the label and didn't ended the label tag. This is more worst, that I didn't ended the label tag. So the mean is that this class is applying to the whole elements, the col SM2. By the way, here I'm just mentioning name and save that, and now just go to the browser and I'm just refreshing that. Now the name, and here is the name. This is really perfectly managed. I got it. This is what I want. Now I'm just adding an HTML5 element here, placeholder. As I said to you that I'll teach you some HTML5 elements as well, so I'm just typing full name. Actually, placeholder is just for guiding the people, the users, that what should be inside this element. Okay, this is really perfect, and you can see the blue color, which is actually attracting more in it. Now just simply copy this form group and paste that. Okay, now just change the name. For instead of for, I'm just typing email. Instead of name, I'm typing email, and here I'm just typing email for linking with each other. Okay, and here the email address. Okay, really simply I just did that, email address. Save that, go to the browser and refresh that. Now I just got this email address perfectly. What I'm just going to do more here, actually I'm just opening the notepad, and instead of the text I'm adding a new thing, email. Okay, this is a new type which is actually the part of HTML5 and CSS3. So if you just want to know more about the email, or actually HTML5, actually HTML5 fulfilled with the form elements, very multiple new form elements, especially the input elements. So now we don't need to type text for the emails as well. We can type directly the email, and the difference between when we just submit the form, I'll guide you what is this, what is new in the email and what it can do. Actually just can validate the form. So by the way, I'm just copying that again, the form group, and after that I'm just pasting it, and actually I'm just going to check that, refresh that. Now just imagine about this and about this. We didn't do any designing here, we didn't do any designing here, but only we just added the bootstrap here. This is the bootstrap. Beautiful, perfect. So by the way, the third thing should be the subject. Oh, I think I should add the subject at last for here. Okay, I'm just adding subject here. So here the thing should be subject. Okay, and here I'm just typing, instead of email this should be text. Obviously here I'm just getting the subject, so subject. Okay, here in for I'm just typing subject for linking up each other, and in last I'm just typing add your subject. Anything you can type, refresh that. Now I got the thing which I just want. Now what more I just need to do is just copy and paste that here. For now, what I have to add, actually I just added this and this. Now the thing is male or female. So here is, I have another idea for that. I'm just typing here gender. Okay, save that. Now I don't need the input tag. I'm just adding the select. Instead of the radio button, I'm just adding the select attribute. Okay, so here I'm just adding the option, some options here. I'm just typing, the first should be select your gender. Okay, duplicate that, and here I'm just typing the male and the female. Okay, perfect. And here I'm just typing the value of it. Value should be male, and here I'm just adding a value should be female, and I'm just adding the value with this, with the selected gender. The value should be empty, and there I just have to add the class form control. Save that, go to the browser and refresh that. Okay, refresh that. Now I got another thing, the gender with the complete HTML, the bootstrap way. Okay, perfect. But I think this is too much larger. Go here, and I'm just typing, instead of 5 I'm just adding 2. Refresh that. This is more preferred. Okay, so I think remove the gender, simply just type your gender. Okay, now let's just refresh that. Now this is more beautiful, and I think I can more one and refresh that. No, this is too much smaller, so the 2 is more perfect. Okay, so guys, by the way, what should be after that? The next thing should be skills. Okay, so let's just go to the notepad here, and I am just adding some simple labels. Okay, label ending the label here, and here inside this label I'm just adding the input type and cover that and check. Okay, perfect. And here in the label I'm just adding class checkbox. I just want to get the checkbox in line, okay, in the line. So I just added the checkbox in line, and then just add the value with this checkbox. After the input, I'm just typing here first HTML, okay, then duplicate it 4 times, and here I'm just typing PHP, and here I'm just typing CSS. Oh, CSS should be first, and now the PHP, and there I'm just adding the JavaScript. Save it, go to the browser to check the result, refresh that now. Oh, I got the thing, but this is not really cool. Checkbox. Okay, so that was a simple problem. Actually, I didn't mention the full name. Checkbox, not only the check, I just mentioned only check. Save that, go to the browser and refresh that now. I got the checkbox here and inline, looking perfectly, but has only one problem, that it is on very left. It means actually this is not following the complete forms structure. And the second thing, I didn't mention the heading, the skills. So how to manage that? I'm just going to the notepad. First of all, why it is on the very left, not on the way which I just structured the whole form, just because I didn't mention the SM2, column SM2. Actually, there are 2 columns I'm just using, the column SM5, the column is small 2. Actually, SM means small, okay? The column SM5 and column small 2, column SM5 and column small 2. That means this is a column SM5 and this is a column small 2. So here I just added the column SM2. Actually, I didn't mention any SM or any column actually. So that is why it is on very left. So we have to organize it. I just teach you how to draw the labels, but right now I'm just organizing them here with some easy tricks. First of all, just add the class form group. Okay, if you just want to add these in a group, then you have to do that. Otherwise, you can actually manage them easily without any other extra things. So what more I'm just doing here, actually, first of all, just add the label. Okay, then I just added the label here, and then just add a class with the label. Okay, the class, you know, that control label. Okay, and press on a space and type col SM2. Okay, preferred. And then I'm just making another div here. Okay, as I did before, I'm just typing ending tag here, and here in the class I'm just typing the col SM5. Okay, in the col SM5 I'm just pasting all these labels. Cut that and paste that here and just manage them a little bit. Okay, in this way. Now this is really perfect. Actually, I just made 2 columns in this form group. One column has the skills, okay, as a title, and here I'm not mentioning the for, okay, for ID, because there I don't need to mention because I'm not using the actually the input type text field. Refresh that now. I got the skills and I got all the skills. Now interesting thing is, if I just click on JavaScript instead of a tick mark, I got the tick mark. Okay, if I just click on CSS, so I hope you can understand how easy and how best it. Now I'm just going to teach you some more things. Let's just know. But before that, go to the PHP forms. The next is actually the country and the comments. But the problem is that our classes goes too long. So I'll teach you all the other things in next class. So guys, stay tuned and just goodbye.